The state's health commissioner and the vice president of governmental relations of Public Partnerships LLC were in the hot seat as lawmakers in a joint Senate hearing asked them about CDPAP, also known as the Consumer-Directed Personal Assistance Program. It is the state's home health care program funded by Medicaid that has been going through a transitional payroll change. News 34's Jamie DeLine was monitoring the hearing and shares the latest.
There have been reported problems with CDPAP's transition from hundreds of payroll processors to just one. The processor is now Public Partnerships LLC, also known as PPL. First to testify in the hearing was New York State Health Commissioner Dr. James McDonald, who said the transition was a way to reduce fraud and cut down on wasteful spending.
By eliminating these excessive administrative costs while not changing eligibility standards, we are confident that we will achieve the estimated Medicaid savings of $500 million per year.
Senator James Skoufis asked the commissioner about the bidding process for the transition and about a bill draft that he says named PPL.
Do you believe that if there was a bill draft as part of budget negotiations that specifically cited PPL as the awardee of a no-bid contract for this work, that could reasonably lead some people to be suspicious that the bid was steered?
Senator, I really don't know how to comment about a bill draft, quite frankly, because I never saw that. What I can say is...
Happy to give it to you. There's a bill draft from early April that names PPL. It wasn't in the enacted version because the Senate pushed back on a no-bid contract, but the executive came to us naming PPL in a no-bid contract. Then, miraculously, PPL gets the award a few months later.
McDonald went on to say that he was presented with information from his staff on the results of the request for proposals and that he was the one who made the choice. Second to testify was Patty Burns, Vice President of Governmental Relations for PPL. She too was asked about the bill draft.
You were completely unaware that that was happening?
Correct.
I asked the executive's office if they drafted a bill specifically naming PPL during the budget process and if they could share anything about the bidding process and transition. A spokesperson for Governor Hochul stated in part, quote, "The shift to a single fiscal intermediary went through a standard procurement process at DOH following the law passed by the state legislature, and no state officials knew who would be selected until the procurement process was complete." In Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.